Well, today is the day that I say goodbye to my veggie garden. It has been a very busy couple of weeks trying to get this garden space ready to hand over to somebody else, but I am glad that it is all done and dusted. We've got the garden beds nice and trimmed up. We've taken down ripped shade cloth and ripped netting, and it's looking pretty nice. Now, to think that when we first moved into this property, this space here was a blank canvas. There were weeds all over the ground, got the well in the background, and a couple of trees. But apart from that, that was it. So it's pretty amazing to think that we created this beautiful space that I'm standing in here. And yes, I'm standing in the pumpkin archway, the pumpkin trellis, because I love this space. It is beautiful, and although the pumpkin covering didn't work out as well as what I was hoping, there's still a lot of pumpkins on the vine, which is great. Now, before I say goodbye from this veggie garden, I thought I would take you all around for one last tour of the garden to show you what is growing, and also hopefully to harvest some veggies so we can bring them with us. I've got this amazing pumpkin here, and it definitely is ready to pick, but unfortunately it has a huge split in it. Here is another nice one, but it does have a split and there's ants all over it. Usually if the split isn't too deep, I still can salvage it, but because there's ants coming out of the hole, I'm probably not going to be able to use this one. Oopsies. That's still alright. Nice looking pumpkin. Now, although this pumpkin does look ready, the vine hasn't totally died off. I'm still going to pick it anyway. It just may not be able to store for as long, so. I mean, the stem is still a bit green, so it definitely could have been on the vine for longer. But hopefully it's still okay to eat now. Still got that nice colour. This one's also not quite ready, but I mean, it should be ready to eat, just maybe not to store long term. Uh-oh, is there a split in here? Darn it, there is. And the ants. Such a shame. Look at that, that would have been a really nice one too. One thing that I definitely am going to miss from my garden is this orange tree. The oranges aren't anywhere near ready yet. They're ready in the winter time here. But these are the best tasting oranges I've ever had. And I'm not just being biased because it was my tree. If I could dig up the whole tree and bring it with us, I would, because they are absolutely beautiful. So sweet, so lovely. Now, this tree I have contemplated digging up and bringing with us. It is a mandarin tree, and we did actually plant this when we moved into the property. So, I mean, it's not huge, but it's pretty big. And once again, they are the most beautiful mandarins ever, and they're not ready yet. They are amazing, amazingly good. I will miss this garden. Mr. McGregor, he was always a little creepy, but the beautiful grapevines. We've got a mulberry tree in the back. Just definitely a place of peace in this garden. The melon patch behind me ended up doing quite well. Despite a rough start to the season, there's actually quite a few melons on there. Now, some of them I may be able to harvest, and some probably aren't anywhere near ready, so I'll have to leave those ones for today, but we'll see what we can harvest. Oh my gosh, I just walked past this plant and I noticed, look at these. Look at these hiding. Wow. I wonder if they're ready. Surely they're over ready. I mean, they're huge. Did I just snap that off? I don't know. Let's pick it anyway. Let's pick it and and we'll see. This isn't like the regular melons. I can't remember what this variety was called. I'm gonna have to look it up and I'll write the name below. Look at that. I wonder if it's ready. I guess only time will tell. I've got another one here. Another one here. Well, it's snapped away from the vine pretty easy. I wonder if they're actually overripe. I wonder if they're actually overripe. I don't know. They're pretty cool though. Look at that. I actually grew one plant. I actually grew one of these plants in the garden last year, but the animals got to it and I wasn't able to harvest any melons, but this is fantastic. And we've got some baby ones here that definitely aren't ready, so they can stay. Oh, I'm so thrilled about that though. So thrilled. I've got a few cucumbers here that I might be able to pick. Some of them are on the bigger side, so I'll still pick them anyway, and we'll see how they go. This one's not too bad. It's a starting to discolor a little bit at the top here, but I mean, it's not huge, so we'll give it a try. This one is a bit on the bigger side, but we will we'll take it with us anyway, and hopefully the seeds aren't too big. I'm actually going to dig up some of these spring onions here so I can replant them at the new place. And yes, I'm using my snips to dig them up. I don't have a shovel here. I'm going to dig up quite a few of these, and I can just simply sit them in water and until I'm ready to plant them, and that way I can have an ever-ending supply of spring onions. These have just been fantastic. They grow all year round, and yeah, they're just so easy to grow. So these aren't actually to eat. I'm going to be replanting these, and as long as I keep the roots attached, I can simply put them in a bucket of water until I'm ready to plant them, and they will take root really easily. So I'm excited that I can bring some plants with me to our new garden. Got two nice zucchinis here. I think this variety is Cocozelle. It's got the beautiful stripes. I've got some more zucchini here, and I can see two really big zucchinis that need to be picked. Let's see if I can reach in amongst them. Wow, that's huge. Hopefully it's still good to eat. A little bit of yellowing, but apart from that, that's a great size zucchini. Got another one here. Let's see if I can just snap that off. Whoa, look at that. Beautiful. Let's cut that off. I've got this beautiful basil plant here, and it's pretty big, so I'm going to cut off a fair bit today to bring with me. But with basil, when you cut it back, it actually promotes more growth coming out from the side shoots. So I'm not too worried about how much I'm going to take, because I know that it's only going to benefit the plant. So I'll probably just take some cuttings just like that. Seriously, the smell of fresh basil in the summertime is amazing. And if you haven't yet, you need to try and make basil pesto, because it is with fresh basil, pine nuts, parmesan, yum, olive oil, so good, so good. That is a lot of basil. I've got this little cucamelon plant, and I say little because it's only very little compared to last year. Last year this had taken over completely. No, I didn't actually plant this again this year. This just kind of overwintered and it's only really starting to bounce back. And we're at the end of summer now, so I suppose if I had covered it in winter, it would have thrived a little bit more. But our first little cucamelon. Yum. I remember why I planted this plant. Like a sweet crunchy cucumber, almost. Also known as a mouse melon, and extremely hardy. Oh man, that's really good. I remember at the end of the season last year, the plant did get attacked pretty heavily by aphids, so the fact that it's bounced back is pretty good. That's great. Well, that was a absolutely huge harvest of veggies, and I'm so pleased that I was able to pick so much to bring with us. It's a nice little going away present to us, all of this hard work that we've put into the garden, and now we can be rewarded with this abundance of fresh organic produce, which is so amazing. I suppose that does draw my time here in the garden to an end. Actually, I just saw one more pumpkin up there. I should probably pick that before I go. But I really appreciate you joining me in the garden today, and I just want to thank you all for building this channel here around my garden. I hope you all have learnt a lot in my videos and you've enjoyed them. Pop down a comment below on what video you liked watching and what you learnt from the video. I'd love to read your comments. And also what you're excited to see me grow in my next garden, or what you're excited to see me design and build. So it's going to be pretty exciting, and please just be patient with me as we transition into the new space. I will try and do a video as soon as I can, but it may not be for a week or so. So I do apologize for that delay in advance. But I'm so thankful to have you all part of the channel with me. I'm so thankful that I got to experience the beauty of this garden. I got to learn so many skills. Look at it. It's just amazing. You cannot not relax in this garden. It is beautiful, beautiful. Anyway, thank you so much everyone for joining me. And the next time I upload a video, it will be from our new garden space. So that is really exciting. Stay tuned for that. And until then, I hope you all can get out into your gardens and enjoy the sunshine or the snow or whatever climate you're in at the moment. But until then, I will see you all next time. See ya.